I know this is unexpected. I want to do the story of 2.2 of Wuthering Waves. I've heard so many things about Wuthering Waves, and I would love to. I would really love to play the story, the maiden, the defier, and the death crier. I hope the sound is fine.
You there, Abster?
Abster.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
I hope it's better now. I increased the sound.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
I don't know if it's that
The tower is
easy.
either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on. It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglatown would be a perfect launch pad.
Head to the high place. That's the high place? Okay, maybe it's enough. Oh, hi. This is the new girl that's coming, right? Chiacona. The Bard. Who also is voiced by Alfira's voice actress from Baldur's Gate. So you see what they did there. Wow.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Relaxation and warmth.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Chacona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you.
Salutations. You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
I love that we hear his voice.
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartethyia. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartethyia since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
That's an amazing
Recreate
power.
the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartethyia?
Jesus, my hair.
The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
Well, I have played the last part quite long ago, but I do remember meeting her. That memory is still in my brain.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Oh god. She's gonna sing? We're getting our Alfira moment. Oh, I really like her design. She looks very good.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Okay, time for a recap. Last on Wuthering Waves. Or last seen on Wuthering Waves. Previously on Wuthering Waves. There it is.
Tune in to my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Yes.
Laureate.
Wait, this feels weird. Who is she looking at? Us or the past?
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them.
Okay. It's us.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
She's wondering? A question I have yet to answer myself. I don't remember what she said to us last time.
Well,
it has been quite a long time.
Imperator called you the Lost. And Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian.
Oh, that's true. I remember that.
But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too.
The music is so sad.
My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby. Okay, let's see.
You rang?
He's so adorable.
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
He's so adorable, I can't. Right now, are we kind of like apparitions? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, sorta, kinda.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Ambi? So you can see Ambi.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted Sonoro sphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower. Its gate locked by 3 seals.
Okay, I can already feel the puzzle.
I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
Oh no.
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
And the sound.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinjo. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I think it's more complicated than
I
this.
take it this theory would benefit you as well.
It's thinking. I love.
After all,
Abby.
that unique echo of yours
Abby.
needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
She's very different than I expected. As a character so far, I thought she would be more kind of laid back or goofy maybe, but I think that's more like Phoebe. I think I expected Cartethyia to be like Phoebe in terms of personality, but so far I'm getting to know more of her worries and of her wishes than who she truly is. You're willing to trust Abby? Yes.
Spending so much time alone in the Sonoro sphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
That the wife personality.
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonoro sphere?
A part of the Sonoro sphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
So how? Just break it open? Oh my god. Just open it, dude. He's smiling. He was proud of this line.
That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonoro sphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna.
Why do I feel this is gonna happen?
It would be catastrophic.
I feel this is gonna happen.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Is it Cantarella?
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Yes, it's Cantarella. We can't think of someone. We don't know her yet.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
She's so beautiful and she has this really pure vibe.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
What do we tell Giacomo now? So, you know, we actually met her again, and yeah.
Rover? Rover?
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake.
you're finally
How are you
awake.
feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
What the joke music?
Phew. I
We
tried
need-
everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
We need those light-hearted moments.
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it
No,
wasn't like that.
It was really helpful.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Oh my god, she's crying. Let's tell her what happened, yes. Let's give her some solace. Comfort. Solace.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Okay. I see what she's like. What the hell? I was like, why does Rover have cat ears? This is not where we were. Not friend nor foe, she a wife.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So,
Okay.
what do you plan to do next?
Oh, who's that? I can't understand from the shoes. Okay.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord. My name is Sebastian. As per milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
Cantarella last time. It's happening.
Phasalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Thrunodian. Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Bye. She's gonna have her own
Didn't
line.
expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta.
Can I say the music in the back is just magnificent?
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
It's like a underwater kind of like theme, like very, very watery and mysterious and watery. Watery? I don't know if anyone says that about themes, but tell me about these rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm?
Are you gonna play another song?
She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family.
Wow.
I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
All of them.
I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Shadow of the Ancient. Lady Bane. They all sound like clickbait titles to me. Really, Rover? The clickbait?
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
I very, very enjoy her design. I think she looks amazing. I love all the accessories on her face, on her outfit. I love her eyes. They're so unique. And of course her hair. Give me a quick summary. I'll get into the details later. Oh my god, what the hell? What was that
Well,
hand?
long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all
What the
over.
hell? What?
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
What?
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
She's gonna be a very interesting character. I can't wait to meet her. Sounds like a dangerous person. Only the butt stuff, huh?
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care.
Yeah, but all the things she's known for are like bad
If you're
things.
set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
I don't think anyone understands her, knows anything like important about
The way
her.
she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cartethyia spoke about the wandering
think she
figure by
was-
the barrier.
Can you read-
Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Oh, Kirino. Another trailblazing expedition. Another successful trailblazing expedition. This is the right path, right?
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartethyia mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Got it. I wish I had built Rover so I could use him for this. Because it would be nice. Carlotta English VA sounds like my hell. Haha.
I alone.
There's no way you don't know,
Will
right?
decide whether it's for show or for battle.
No, there's no way.
Whether it's for show or for battle.
I thought you knew that Carlotta's VA is from Baldur's Gate. She's a Shadow Heart. She's a very, very successful, like, popular VA from Baldur's Gate. Ever since Baldur's Gate, I think she has been really storming the gaming community. She has been making a big name for herself. She's amazing. And yes, she's Mael too. She's Mael. She started well, I don't know if she started with Baldur's Gate, to be honest. I don't want to say that because I found out about her in Baldur's Gate with Shadowheart. And after Shadowheart, I saw her as Carlotta. I was so happy for her. I was so excited to have her in a game that I enjoy. And another game I enjoy because I enjoyed Baldur's as
And
well.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
And now she's in Clair Obscur. Yeah, she's Mael. Enter Porto Veno Castle. Let's go with Carlotta for the extra drama.
Now, if you'll please just follow me.
Okay, Sebastian. Okay, our first meeting. Oh my god, I'm so excited to get to know Cantarella. Cantissimo. I want to tell you that appearance-wise, she's my favorite character in this game.
One moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
Personality-wise, I don't know her.
Necessary.
And gameplay-wise, I haven't used her yet.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
The glitter. Is that glitter? Jeez.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Oh, Kirino. Have you seen my crown by any chance? Just fun will do.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse.
Music is adding so many different layers in each cutscene. I love it so much. It takes you like into a magical world the more you listen to the music, and it's like literally like you're going into a domain that's magical and not many people step in.
You may also call me Cantarella.
Do you think I can take a picture of this? Wait, no. Why is the text back? No! I tried to remove the...
Now,
whatever.
shall we?
What? What shall we what? I failed. I failed so bad. But it's okay. Wait for me, Miss Cantarella. Oh my god. Look how tall she is, or how small Carlotta is. This reminds me of a certain image of a woman who's very tall, lifting another woman at the wall. Okay, enter the study. Jesus Christ. Oh god. She's gonna be scary.
Won't you have a seat?
Is she gonna poison us? But like, not lethally?
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading. You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
I want to drink the tea. Look at her. I don't want to show disbelief to her. I want to show that I trust her. Because maybe that's one of the things she feels people don't do for her. They don't trust her. And they all have an assumption of who she is and why she is the way she is or whatever. So I'm going to show that I trust her. I'll drink it. Steve, hi.
This tea, is it from Jinjo?
Yes. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Steve?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Oh, between you and?
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I saw what the cameraman did. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving.
But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong. Because it's kind of like a forced peaceful. It's like not really
so
peaceful.
You've noticed something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see.
She knows her stuff.
Or foe. As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Of course. Are you implying the Order worships Threnodian? You're one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers.
The Threnodian doesn't take kindly.
Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything,
Look at the
you
camera.
will carefully consider my request.
The camera angles.
Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
The thing about Cantarella that I really enjoy is her voice. I think the voice actress for Cantarella is the perfect VA for this character. She sounds like someone who has a connection to the sea. Isn't it like weird to say that a voice feels like they have some sort of connection to the sea? But for some reason, whenever I hear I don't know how to describe her voice, like just the way she talks, it feels like some sort of connection with the water. Insane
Thick with
voice
dust.
casting.
Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order.
Oh.
But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
Wait for the secret room to open. No, I'm not gonna wait. I'll sit here.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
I thought the bottom part was gonna be lifted
Now
up.
that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Well, I wasn't planning on leaving. I wish I could stay in here. Is that a sword? Is that the Fleur de Lis sword that it's like a... It's like a Neko, I think. Pegasus with a resonance mark. Ouch.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
What? This is the true form?
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a
Music.
half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Half horse, half sea creature.
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Really? That's what she wants? That's much easier said than done. If anyone can do this, it's you,
In
Rover.
return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
And then everyone drags Jue by the tail, I don't know what to call it, from the back of the pond. Strip it around. When they hear this line. Jue, get here! Come here already! A sentinel cannot leave its commission region. Jue leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. Jue is still in the middle of her recovery. I do want to say the third one where she'll be like, oh, whatever. Oh, she's sad.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita.
Yes, yes.
I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images.
Don't mention that name here.
The story it told was very similar to what you've described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Describe to Cantarella what was portrayed on the stained glass. She has to believe.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction.
Good.
The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
The sword. That's not how Jue found the resonator. It's different. For its sentinel.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own.
I really like this sword. My god, every time I see something, I'm like, I really love this, and then my wallet is shaking. I'm not gonna say my asteroids, because I don't have any. I'm still using anything I get in this game, I'm using it for Zani's weapon. So, I don't know if I'll have anything for Chiakona or the next characters coming after.
This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be.
Turvin?
A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel. And the artifact used, to select their resonator.
Used for that?
To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the sentinel. Only the chosen one may hope to draw it.
Can I try?
Then, what about Cartethyia?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
What? Are you saying the real maiden was already chosen?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance.
These better not be her flowers that I need to level her up.
I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that Sonoro sphere.
We're so getting that sword, aren't we?
When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities.
And what did you write?
The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cartethia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
Jinsei mentioned Krubs.
If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Let's go. Can I get a closer look at the sword? Would you mind if I try to pull out the sword? Can I get a closer look?
By all means.
Oh my god. Come on. Oh god, our resonance. Oh god, it moved. Yeah, it's happening. The smile. So cool. Oh, this must be...
Who are you, really?
Jua calls me the Arbiter. Oh god, the pose! The smile!
The Sentinel's arbiter?
I like how shocked her face is. Yeah, very good expressions.
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
I think this is gonna be his animal form with that sword. You tell Cantarella about the conversation you had with Cartethyia.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel.
This is such a mystery right now. I feel like people saying she's dead and she's trapped in the sphere. There's so much going on.
We Thessalians
And the
revere
Thronodian smell.
Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Please no. It doesn't suit Cantarella to address me as Master. Keeping it Vaughn is fine.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
I have my own reasons for fighting Imperator. You hand Cantarella Tirvin. She stares at the sword for a moment before shaking her head.
Tirvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cartethyia and Imperator's Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
Oh, you coming with me?
So you're the one that Cartethyia sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish.
Oh, come on.
There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Thessalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lift.
I'm guessing this way.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Yes.
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium.
Avenolium?
The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Thessalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
Okay, I'm in. Let's board it. Wait. Whoa, the POV! It's gonna be like a roller coaster. Yes, it is.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Ah, no, I'm fine.
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly.
What is
It
that?
makes me think it's too good to be true.
Is that...
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually
inverted
converge
tower.
into the same ocean.
No way.
If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
Nothing?
That you're a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison.
Wow.
Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor?
Looks... Oh my god, he
Those
said
kinds
everything.
of rumors.
He said everything.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Is it Chun-Li?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest.
It says I can press the fast travel, but I don't want to.
We Thessalians have lived under the Thronodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making.
Yeah.
My succession ritual Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For
A long
centuries,
time.
every generation.
Wow. Now that we're at the end, I want to press it and see. We have an info dialogue. Why would we skip?
Outside, they
Okay.
call me the Bane. But historically, every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that
I'm the
I
most-
am the most potent one yet.
Oh, this was fun. This ride. I love the POV and her voice, of course, again in the back.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt.
My
The
God.
gateway into the Sonoro sphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Finally, I'm gonna play her. Then again, I want to warn you, I don't know how to play her yet. I said to myself, after you build her and you are able to use her, you're gonna learn her, but it's kind of the same with Phoebe and Zani right now that I don't know how to play them yet. But I will learn.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come to...
Didn't think there would be goldpuffs here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans
Reminds
to
me
do.
of Vivian from Zenless now. Though she came first.
The road
To be
ahead
fair.
will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it.
So
Yet
satisfying to
due to lack
use.
of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory.
Just because they didn't have enough
I was there
records,
when
so-
it all happened. Still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonoro sphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartethyia doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it
Hydrate,
was
yes, I
Sentient
should.
who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you.
To trust your
the temptation
maiden.
to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now.
Oh wow, I got it.
But the Trinodian knows where the heart is weakest. And it is there it strikes the hardest. Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
Yeah, I don't think it's the time, Cantarella. There it is. I think I tried to get here because I wanted to get the flowers.
Gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere.
Let me handle it.
And who can wield the sword of divinity but a blessed maiden?
Me? I'm the blessed maiden. The epic music. Yes. Is he gonna pierce it? Doesn't even need to move. Oh, wait, what? We're getting glimpses. Like Cantarella got. So we're in. The expression. There she is. We found her.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartethyia, and you are?
A jellyfish. The jellyfish.
Cantarella Physalia.
Oh, a Physalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same
She has
age.
seen her.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers.
This is very sad that she doesn't know what happened. Poor thing.
This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
Yeah, do you want to hold it for a sec? I want to see something.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Oh.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonoro sphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
I really think, you know, this could go many ways, but let's see. Be my guest. I do want to see what happens. I really do. Nothing happens.
The question of whose resonator I am
Okay, everything
is now
happened.
perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thenodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected. Yeah, she immediately got disheartened, the poor baby.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Thenodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonoro sphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords.
Wait, there are 2 other swords because there are 3 seals? Is this like one of the swords needed for the seals, maybe?
The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue,
Halter.
Haltia.
Halter. Do you remember 3 pedestals as well? Yes.
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower.
So I need to work hard.
But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Thenodian's doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please help us, Cantarella.
Please, Cartethyia would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
No, don't say that, please. Just give yourself some time to see. Oh, what is she doing?
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family.
What is she doing?
I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
Oh, she shows she's determined to do it. Okay, I was scared. I was like, hello?
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Oh, if I was Cartethyia, my heart would be like...
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So how do we get up there? The smile again. Rover's smile is so cute.
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Okay, let's go do it. Let's go
What you said to Cartethyia back there.
place the swords.
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
She knew what to say to her. Come on. I liked it. It's fine. Let's go high. Oh wait, what? A cutscene. Wow, oh my god, it's gonna be so high. Of course, it went so high. So I'm guessing the more we put the swords, the higher it gets, and then it reaches the part we want to. Is that it? But we do it to unlock a barrier. A seal. What? Oh god! She doesn't care about gravity. Yes. Inverted. So there's the two spots on the right and left. Oh, this reminds me of Final Fantasy X music. This definitely reminded me of Final Fantasy X
Are you
music.
alright? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
You didn't float like an idiot like we did. Why is this place upside down?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Them? Even Cantarella is like, what is she talking about?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
That's a good thing.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Phone? She knows her stuff. Oh my god, so cute.
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
I'm so glad I get to play as Rover though. Because I wanted to feel the drama of the story now, like as Rover, as the main character, and I haven't built him. It's fine. What seminary in the sky? Up! Jesus, this looks amazing. This looks insane. Oh no, these poor plants there. I love this place. It's very Renacida. Oh, there it is, Foam. Wait for us, Foam.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear. I completely forgot about this.
Can we make room for one more? How about I go with Cantarella first? I wanted to get Cantarella with me. I know people will be like, what the hell? But I really love her. I love her design. I loved her, like, you know, since I saw her, I was like, ugh. But I don't think we can make room for one more, so I'll say this.
Me?
Yes.
Now's not the time to be so careless after that promise you just made to Cartethyia. You should focus on learning more about this place from her. I'll be watching with great interest to see what you come up with.
I wanted her all the way until the end with us. I hope she shows up again. And she just doesn't stay back because it's convenient. Come on, Cartethyia. Please, not the
You look
romance.
distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the Sonoro sphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out.
Cartethyia sit in my lap and Cantarella on the other side.
We'll be
Jesus.
arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Something's gonna happen.
Feeling nervous?
Okay.
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
This is fun. This is actually very fun. Oh no. No, please, not another romance. So cute. So cute.
Where were my manners?
This was extremely
I
cute.
can assure you that won't happen again.
Extremely
As for the rest
cute.
of the way, I see it clearly now.
What the hell? What? Why did we look like that? Clear the dark tide remnants. Investigate the contaminated statue. Is there a sword around here?
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark.
Okay, let's get rid of it.
To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Can I have a Cartethyia trial too? Wait, she's a companion. Okay, that's cute. Her little icon.
If the Thenodian created the dark tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
It's like always like giving Abby whatever is weird to just indulge it. Just taste it. No wonder Abby's always like, Rover, this and that. Oh, Rover. The poor thing has digested to anything in this game.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me.
Oh, she can do it.
Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Okay, do we need to protect her now? Is something gonna happen? Nope. guess this is one of the many. Ooh, it worked. And look at how they sit together. I love the detail. What is found?
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foe won't be able to
Foam.
cross through them. Let's
I know, Cartethyia. I have to go to the same thing. He seems so quiet though, like there's no enemies. It all feels so, you know, not so threatening, is it? Okay, first I have to purify others. I'm guessing.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh, another tutorial. Yeah, I was smelling another tutorial. Okay. She wants us up. They inverted. Cool. I think we're fine.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull.
Let's go. Foam. What is this? Is it the jump? Okay. Okay.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine.
That's good.
I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry.
That's what matters, that she keeps helping us. It's her intentions that matter. I feel like... I'm guessing when you lose your memories... I'm not saying it's a free pass, in case you did questionable things in the past. But when you lose your memories, I feel like it's like a restart for you, personally. And no matter what happened in the past, as long as she has good intentions now and she wants to do good, I think that's what matters. It's what she does now with the life she has now, if she's truly still alive and it's not like a fake whatever. You can ride up waterfalls to reach areas with different gravity orientations. Okay, let's go. Up. I'm getting so many asteroids, like one asteroid per 5 minutes. Which if you think about it like this, it's not too bad. What is it?
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city.
I'll take phone back.
But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
Really? So we're on the black tide? On the used to be. Deal with the obstruction. Is it a fight here? It doesn't seem like just purification.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
Mm-hmm.
I might not have that range.
So...
But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
She's doing it. Boom. Nice. Nice work.
You okay?
Yeah.
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Come on, we have more work.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Oh my god, we
Tower
need
of
to reach the
Salvation?
tower first.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex. I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer. lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
Really am?
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me. Wind, guide me.
Wind, guide
I
me.
should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
Oh, so cute. She's going back to get her. It doesn't take long for Cartethyia to return. The three of you regroup.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
My life is flashing before my eyes. So dramatic. Good as new.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
Why are you worried? For me? Miss?
Your smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
What is it? Potions. Nutrients, blocks, okay. Advanced. Because they know we don't have a healer. We have to do it on our own. There it is. Follow the marker to the next pedestal. Marker? Oh god, I fell. Wait. Hey. Ha. I cook. What is this? A portal? Entering the door of Unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of all gravity. Sure. As long as I can find the sword. Wait, what's here? Where the fudge I am? What an achievement. Where the fudge am I going is the right question. Now we made another path, right?
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal.
Oh, okay.
It's best we prepare ourselves.
Oh, we place Turvin again. Okay. Sure. And everything explodes and it's over. There's no telling what's gonna happen. Oh god. A small explosion?
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity.
The crown with the thorns, yes.
Fleur-de-lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
Ascension.
I choose salvation.
Oh, okay.
I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry.
Look at the art. So good. Look at her.
Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, fleur-de-lis.
Soul.
None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Okay, that was good. We got a glimpse. We're getting more memories than her. Oh god, wait. They also haven't. I think they also felt this. Abby? Are you okay?
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here.
My eyes.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was?
The
It's gonna
belly.
give me indigestion.
The belly. Is she okay? What frequency, Abby?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me.
A giant blue ball.
It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Clearly.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Oh. Wait a sec. Maybe that's why.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
I was sure about that.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Poor Abby.
Why would it do that?
Eh.
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonoro sphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
The POV.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cartethyia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you.
I was about to say, please believe in yourself, and then he's like, I believe in you. I believe in you too.
Is there anything else you remember?
She didn't believe in her.
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
Yes.
Huh?
She didn't see that part. What did Cantarella see?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
She saw something else. She's like... something stupid, okay? She's like, she saw something else. Completely different. And it shows her like... in a lake, relaxing. Almost like with her swimsuit only. Sounds so wrong. Anyway.
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images.
Oh.
They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonoro sphere.
I'm guessing they are important too. But you just couldn't see them well. Also, what is happening exactly?
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
We can take this time to think about the clues.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. so cramped in here.
You're just getting bigger from everything you eat. Okay. Talk to Cartethyia, talk to Cantarella, optional.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About the Physalia family.
Is it true that the Physalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Physalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Physalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than
They look like a very complicated group of people.
What do you mean?
long ago. Turvin was actually given to the Physalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II.
Napoli II.
When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Physalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering.
What a hopeless image. So terrifying.
The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity,
Wow.
but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite.
Terrible. Imagine listening to that.
As I told you before, Leviathan
And then getting
is
slaughtered.
a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice.
Yeah, they'll be used like puppets.
The Sentinel realized the Threnodians' plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II.
And what did Napoli do?
This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
That's interesting.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
Okay.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel.
What a mess.
Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people.
Must have been easy. It mustn't have been easy to be able to control yourself in that situation.
In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Physalias and begged for release.
He was executed.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Physalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time
How
like
about
this?
Cartethyia?
You were pretty harsh on Cartethyia.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments, While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally.
She's trying to be ready. Like, it's easy to just see Cartethyia and start caring for her and believe that she's on the side of humanity, but also, if something just happens and she gains all her memory and something clicks, let's say, then she needs to be ready. She can't just let her guard down.
It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark.
And that, since the Threnodian is so dangerous.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time
About
like
the
this?
trials.
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer.
The maiden's
The
dead.
maiden is dead.
So helpful.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation.
Yeah, let's
Better to stop pressing.
let her
Now
be.
what could you possibly... Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before? Alone?
I'll be fine.
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this.
More healing.
Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
Contemplating. Invite me for food and I'm there.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Jesus Christ. Homemade panini. Oh gosh. Oh, stop. Stop, because I'm getting hungry. 2 pieces of perfectly baked crispy bread are stuffed with a blend of carefully seasoned seafood. Okay, enough. Enough. Let's talk to Cartethyia.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
About the Dark Tide.
It is paradise.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way.
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist.
free food.
From a literal standpoint, this line describes the Dark Tide perfectly. In the beginning, the Dark Tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread.
And then what?
The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness.
This is horrifying. What the hell?
Even those who did not believe
Listen to the
were
music.
drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed, and for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the Dark Tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the Dark Tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next.
What a way to describe the plague. But for actual land.
The final act of the Dark Tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the Dark Tide?
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
What if this is
I'll
not...
share with you all that I can remember.
What if these are the desires of not her, but that other person? The Fleur de Lis. About the Avenolium.
That was its name before it became a Sonoro sphere. This seminary, built on an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
Dragon?
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators.
Come
so
on.
Naturally,
It's not the same
their
here.
talents were put to more practical use.
This is not the place for just academics.
Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat. Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
One more question
I'll share
about
with
the
you
other
all that I
swords.
can remember. The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltier. I can't remember anything else about Hogness, but as for Haltier, it was my former blade. How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share.
I think I'm fine.
Safer this way. You should get some rest.
I'll get my rest, but she's really worried. And it's very sad to see her this way, even though I didn't really have an attachment to her because we only saw her briefly in the previous story and then, here, but she seems to be like in a very bad situation right now. It must be terrifying what she's going through. Abby, are you alright?
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess.
The attitude.
Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
Oh god. It's talking like some of the clients I get on phone calls at work. Listen, I wanna order this red shirt. Anyway, sorry. My brain is like going other places. And you know what's funny too? They don't say what they expect me to know what red shirt they're asking for. They don't even have the code sometimes of the product to say I want the 00 this. It's like this red shirt I saw today. Okay, here you go. I'll throw it through the phone.
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else.
Oh.
Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
Of course he tried to eat it.
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't.
Yeah, right.
But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
Okay. Two more pedestals. The night passes in silence. Cantarella is the first to wake and notices subtle sounds coming from where? From my what?
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with one of you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll?
She ruined them.
They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
I wouldn't say no.
Endure and defy.
I wouldn't say no to Rover for help. For help.
Hey.
I don't know how to play her. I know how to play her, it's fine.
Forth in fury.
By mashing.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
Why?
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
Come on, I want her there.
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Oh, she's hurt.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
She doesn't have a choice.
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
What? No.
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
Okay, I guess.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
Whoa, Rover just went for it. Okay, I'll add your number in my phone. Just call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Oh, it's happening. You open your terminal and exchange counter information. Cantarella lives with Turvin. Let's go, let's board it.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Oh, come
The
on.
waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
Nobody's perfect.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
Cantarella, yes, I made her 90. Oh god, I went on the painting. What is that? Or is it just a...
Harkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
Puzzles time. This is gonna be good.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Okay, she didn't need to take exams. It's the blessed maiden we're talking about. Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isles, else levees will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity. I don't know why I gave such a performance. It was unnecessary.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the three major belief systems, the faith of unity.
Okay.
I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in fighting Harkness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
Okay, that's
I'll have to
convenient.
guide it.
Hold on tight.
The music
That's
is
our
cooking
goal,
though,
right
again.
there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
You'll see. Oh, she won't see. Casting a plunging attack above the hill platform will cause the statue of divine justice to descend, triggering a section of the ruin to move. Okay. Press the wrong button. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh god, almost. Jeez, the sound. Life was fixed again.
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as we can find what we need. Oh my god, dragons. Little baby dragons. Come on, don't make me fight. Don't make me fight.
Are these the so-called
Fight.
dragons?
Fight. You can talk.
Is that a
Fight.
problem?
That sound
The
effect.
last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Oh, she doesn't
Damn.
know.
Ever heard of it?
I used to write it.
Aww. She used to ride the dragon. No, the treasure, please let me get it.
It's Harkness.
Oh, we found it.
There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Really? I have to do more puzzles for this? I mean, sure, but... as long as I get asteroids. That's the #1 thing right now. Not the story. Me getting the weapon of Zani. Time for a plunge attack. If I manage to play it correctly. Okay, it's automatic. Because I would fall down. Ah. Ooh. Did I fix it? Did I connect the waterway? Yes. So I think it's fixed. I can go get the sword. I can get the
Still
sword.
missing an area.
Oh.
But where?
I cannot get the sword.
Over there.
Yeah, that looks a bit messed up.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Old game gravity be like. Where am I going? Oh, right. Same as before. I'll handle it. The Chrysos ears. And the flame chase journey. Is the most important thing in this world.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I have to say something to you guys. I have to confess. I have to make a confession. I've said it before though, so it's not really a confession. It's like me repeating myself 20 times. I love Rover's voice. Such a nice voice. So pleasing to hear.
I still keep it together. The end has come.
End has come.
Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
Nice. I cooked.
Wind, guide me.
Wind. May the wind lead. Wrong game. He's just mourning right now, though. Yeah, that's enough. Awful. That's not what I meant. Ah! Absolute cinema. And then it shows me failing my entire life. The game wasn't happy I plunged under the statue. They wanted me to plunge above it. I don't even need to plunge. I'll just do this and it's going automatically, but... You know... I wanted to do it myself. Fix it. Let's get it. Let's pull Hogness. Is it called Hogness?
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But...
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
What memories are we going to awaken? What will we see? Nothing?
No traps.
Oh, I was expecting to see something from the
How
past.
does it feel to trust me?
How does it feel to trust me? He's a Chad, isn't he?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over?
How does
Try
it
with
feel?
me.
How does
Like
it
this.
feel seeing I was right. I kept you safe. Oh, Rover. You're kind of wanting that harem. It's
Here
not
goes.
like it's not like he happened to exist there. Ah, there it is.
Foam heard you. Come on.
Hey, Foam. In the
The
game
way you
name.
were when you saw the plushy echo. It was... unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the blessed fleur-de-lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
Oh,
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the
she
playwright.
doesn't know.
Oh, how did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance.
Oh no.
Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says,
Wife gathering waves.
as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright.
That's true.
Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel.
That's
They don't
basically
get to change who you are.
basically what I said yesterday. She just needs to be herself. she's so worried of what happened in the past, but at the end of the day, she needs to do what she feels is right.
What you said back there.
Thank
you.
No, thank you. Now we're gonna see the memory, right? Or something. Let's do it. I really want to see a memory, I really do. Hi there, Ash! Welcome! Hey, hi! Oh wow, we're seeing it. What's happening to her?
Fleur-de-lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist?
A hippocamp-like creature.
Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
There you go. Fleur-de-lis is the one who refused the Sentinel.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator. Why persist in the error of thy ways?
I really enjoy this art direction. It reminds me of some indie games I used to play. But in the best way possible, I say. Indie games can be really amazing if you give them a chance. I have played some that were like out of nowhere gems. Like I hadn't seen trailers, I hadn't any idea of what they were, and then I just played them and I was like, what the hell is this?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
Okay, she was really determined and she was really feeling it. She's so confused. Oh, she's so confused.
You saw that too. Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
Well, he has found peace.
Thank you. Anna, Casatomo, Olnat, everyone.
Oh.
I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
What? Who's here?
Later.
They sense something,
Someone
yeah.
needs a quiet moment.
Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down.
Exactly. Doesn't matter what happened in the past. What matters is now. What do you want to do with your life?
Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
Cantarella got her honorable mention.
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine.
Come on up. Hey! What is this? What is this cute baby? I'm so taking a screenshot of this. This is going on my computer.
That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
You tried to eat it again?
Of course not. He reeks. Just the smell alone is enough.
Oh my god, the Cartethyia face! What is that Cartethyia face? The expression and the little mouth. Ah, she's so adorable. Freaking hell. I love her design. I really love her design.
Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
It's giving. No, it's not giving.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage?
My god, this picture of Abby is also so meme-like. It's like he's just standing there and just judging us. And asking us what we expect of him. This is just so funny. So he did try to eat it, of course he did. Are you surprised? Perhaps to weaken the Threnodian, perhaps to strengthen the Blessed Maiden, perhaps the Sentinel didn't split that energy?
Huh?
You are a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. What if you used their abilities to split it yourself?
Exactly.
I haven't forgotten how I became a resonator. And I know I don't have the ability to do that.
Maybe your ability is being suppressed by the Threnodian.
Do you think the mixed frequencies Abby felt came from me?
Well, judging about, you know, how I've seen Fleur de Lis, you know, there is definitely another persona in her. Persona! Shouldn't do this on camera.
But why would I do that?
The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway.
I feel like the third sealed
Cartethyia
passageway is gonna
starting
be
to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight.
a huge revelation.
Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
That was a big trip so far. Call Cantarella, optional. Let's talk to Cartethyia first.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about Gehinnom.
Dragon Tacet discords lived here long before the Renacita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed.
Let me see something. Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Yes, I want to know about the Sentinel's resonator.
I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. So, whose resonator am I? Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's resonator?
You recount Jinxi's story. That's amazing.
Juhe's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve.
I would love them to meet. It would be so good for both of them to meet.
I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
That's all.
I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest.
No. Ah, delicious dish is required.
It's late.
Wait, I have to go get food. Can I go get it? I'm gonna go get it. Oh my god, transition. to being a, I don't know,
Wind, guide me.
cockroach?
Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. You should get some rest.
I haven't seen you eat at all. Do you want some food? Oh, lizard. Yes, that sounds better.
But
Take out a lure salad.
Oh, yum! Laura salad. My favorite.
A man named Bartolino once told me that the Sentinel recommended this dish to him during the Carnival.
The voice he heard was mine.
What?
The body is a temple for the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do you consume healthy food? That's probably what I said. After I became a resonator, the voice all the laureates heard was my own. Still, the Laura salad is undeniably the best dish out there.
So biased. Like, imagine having that power and using it to tell everyone to eat healthy, to praise the salads. If you give her the first peaches, she was gonna say ew.
So, will you have some?
No, she was gonna say ew about the pizza tropicale.
No, I can no longer taste anything. Nor do I need food to survive.
Oh, that's so sad. But I cooked it for her.
How else would I have been able to last for so long in the Sonoro sphere? You should save your food for those who require sustenance.
But I wanted you to try it. Call Cantarella, of course. Oh god, the god is manifesting into virtual form.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end?
How goes progress on your end?
So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
Do you trust Cartethyia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it?
Well, even the guy who made Powerpuff Girls didn't know what would come out of there.
It might become an elixir, or perhaps a poison, or perhaps it will simply fizzle away into nothingness. I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
Look how insanely good she looks, even as a virtual form.
So, any updates on your end?
I found several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Such as?
It would take too long to explain. And you deserve your rest, don't you? I will be there when your journey ends. We will speak of it then.
She will be there. Wow. That's good. Because I want to see more of Cantarella, but if she's not going to be there, and it's only her personal quest left, it will be sad. Abby?
What? My eyes are still peeled.
See anything useful?
Nope. Nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So, the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is the Threnodian.
Could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next.
Look at the angle, though. With the... what do you call them? Candles. Self-singing rouses you from a light sleep.
Is that Cartethyia?
She's sinking? Where did she go? We can hear her all the way from up there. goes. That was good.
Sorry I woke you.
No, that was perfect. It's fine. I was awake anyway. I couldn't sleep anyway.
Were you singing just then?
Yes. A farewell song from the people of Renacita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing.
To the friends you mentioned before.
But before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends, one who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a Sonoro sphere.
The Shangli Yao. Shangli Yao.
When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that the reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings. It could have reached them.
It's shot so beautifully, my god, the colors and everything and the camera angles.
After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you. Which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
She's determined.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the Sonoro sphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cartethyia?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cartethyia or Fleur de Lis?
Cartethyia. Yes. Cartethyia will do.
Wow, wait. I need a
to stay
picture.
Here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
I need to take a picture of this. This is very, very, very beautiful. Of course. The eyes. Reminds me of the way they were showing the faces of Jeji when you were doing the story. Her quest. It was showing her up close like this, that she was looking at Rover. The POV of our gathering wives. Basically.
morning.
This is too cute. Oh.
Morning, Cartethyia.
Seems like got the expression. No, again the hair. She doesn't know what to grab on. How many wives are we gathering in this game? I swear.
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Let's do it.
Yes. How many? Yes. It's good writing though. It's like... Okay, let me tell you.
Home is telling us to hurry up.
I usually don't like when it's all about, you know, just romance, because harems. Even if it was a game with BL, I would feel the same way, I think. But the thing is, the stories they did with Shorekeeper, with Cartethyia so far, and I heard the Changli quest was also very strong. I want to do it as well. They are enjoyable and they make like kind of sense the way they are with each other. It's just that, you know, it's a me thing that it's weird for, like, this whole concept. More like not weird, but just, you know, not my cup of thing. But in this situation right now, it touched me. I really felt for her and him. We need one more sword to unlock the final seal.
I wonder how Cantarella is doing.
We can call her if you're worried.
Ah, it's okay. Let her be.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Oh, what do you want?
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Is something the matter, Cartethyia?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
So cute.
Ah, so you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
Yeah, that's true. Oh god, the sound. Jesus, look at this place. Wow. Okay, this is kind of epic. So these were the sounds I had listened the other time where I was going through here, right? Because I think I had seen the soldier move the sword, but I wasn't really paying too much attention, to be honest with you. Okay. Let's go.
Wind, guide me.
Wait.
Over there. That's Haltia.
What? It was that easy? There's no way. We have to go in the painting to be able to get that sword. I can't lift the sword. Oh. Okay. And I only use the rover. Cadanto.
He's not who you think he is.
It's... yeah. Ow.
No hesitation.
Catando.
Strike from the shadows.
I'm gonna finish it.
I sense the end has come.
I did it. So can I get the sword? Yes. Oh no.
Let's finish rebuilding the waterway.
Oh, okay, okay. I was so scared. We have to build a waterway so we can bring the swords back to the base, right?
Identical to the last one, but we have to remove the shackles.
Okay, it's 4 shackles. Complete the last trial. I will complete it. Let's go. Resurrection point.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Another one?
Cadento, won't
Oh,
you
it's the
let
same.
go?
Oh god. Ow, I was not good enough.
Hopefully this helps. Disperse.
Oh god. I can dodge. Me reacting to lows in Tekken. Not.
The hour is upon us.
I'm going to break the chains.
Yes, break them.
Wait, I have an idea.
Wait, I have an idea. The moment I went there and I'm like, Cadanto, best boy. The obelisk and chains are interlinked. Smashing an obelisk also breaks this chains attached to it. Break.
Hopefully.
That is impressive.
Yeah, cooked. Let's go back to the portal and go to the next. Is Cadanto going to keep coming?
Same as before.
Watch out!
My god, Cadanto, please. You have less health than before.
Hopefully this helps.
And now you have teammates.
No hesitation.
I'm glad I used Rover though. I'm really glad.
Your weakness.
Because it fits the story now and it's cool.
Moment of resonance.
Though I do wish I could use 2 more characters. I wish I could use my Cantarella.
Shadows.
Let's do it.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. Only 2 left now.
Nice. We're getting closer. Can I fly? Yes. Oh, another door. We know what's happening here.
It's coming back faster each time. Hopefully this helps.
The arrows. I don't want to take care of them first, but let's wait for Catanto to come close.
The end has come.
Nice. Cooked.
Strike from the shadows.
Boom, boom.
Hopefully this helps.
Nice. Good work.
I sense your
Let's
weakness.
break it. Nice. One more. For the special sound again when the statue goes down. No, it's not like that.
Leave it to me.
It's not like that at all.
Watch out!
Dominator zone. What do you mean? Shield recovery at the beginning of the challenge. Gain a shield equal to 20% of your max HP after not taking. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Okay, they have a shield, but also like they don't have too much health.
No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
The hour is upon us. There you go. Broke it.
Hopefully this helps.
Please?
Does that
Yes.
He's finally been freed.
Oh, that's sad though. Like, we're killed it. I'm like, yes! And she's like,
Now we can smash
oh,
that statue back in.
It's free now.
The more
Heading up for
painting over
dinner.
there
Ash,
should allow us to reach the highest point.
stay safe. Now he's just showing off, you know that, right? After that scene with, I feel like Rover is showing off a lot with Cartethyia. It feels like he's trying a bit extra.
Wind, guide me.
Wind, guide me. Wah.
Did you know that echo well?
Yes.
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the dark tide.
And there's a place.
I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognized the sword and was still trying to protect it.
He was still loyal.
Haltia was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
Very sad. But her whole story so far has been just sadness. I hope she gets her happy ending. She really deserves it. They all have their sad stories there.
We must finish this and free Cadanto.
Oh my god, again.
He's back again.
Of course, he's back again. The moment she said that, she jinxed it. Ah!
The end has come. Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
Forgot about the echo.
No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
Boom. Cutscene? Please don't play sad music. Please don't play sad music. Please don't play sad music.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I want to eat. Huh?
It's not the time. Eat it, Abby. Eat it.
I'll handle this.
Oh. It understood at the end.
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Of course, unless he has a bad main stat. What the hell is this crap?
I will be there for everyone.
Anything I can help you with?
Isn't that the same? Yeah, look, this one is much better. I'll keep this one. Placeholder. Okay, what are we gonna see? Something big, right? And the seal is gone. We're at the end, aren't we?
Fleur-de-lis, wilt thou return to me?
Oh gosh, that's a Threnodian.
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is it not Threnodian?
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth.
Sounds dark.
Fleur-de-lis, why dost thou resonate with me?
It is.
What?
It's the Threnodian. Fleur-de-lis was... Oh my god, my controller. Fleur-de-lis was the one who was, yeah. I assumed so.
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer is this. Fleur-de-lis, thou art my creation.
What? What?
I made thee, thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past. All that thou art, I made whole.
So many,
made perfect.
So many thous.
I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Oh God. Wow, that was a very good scream. Oh no, Cartethyia. She's not gonna be Cartethyia anymore, it's Fleur-de-Lis.
What? Those clashing frequencies, just calm down.
Is it still Cartethyia? I'm so scared.
That feels way better.
Looks like Abby settled down.
It is.
It seems we were both affected.
So it seems.
I'm starting to remember everything. Just like you sensed I would. The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here may be for the best.
We can't leave her behind after all this. Why do you say that?
This crown. It turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartethyia you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me.
The music. The clock sounds like we're running out of time, or the time is headed towards a very dramatic scene.
I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-Lis, its resonator. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the most power, and now hopes to one day destroy everything, even herself.
This is not good. What? I have some questions though. I want to see Fleur-de-Lis's way of thinking about everything. I want to see her. I'm very curious about what drives her. Because it's not madness, right? She hasn't lost herself. She knows very well what she wants.
The Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches
Never mind.
are slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-Lis's resolve.
Never mind. The Threnodian is messing her up. I mean, no matter what resolve she has, having this Threnodian always affect you like this, it must be driving her mad.
That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time.
And did it work? That's my question.
But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies, they needed a vessel.
Your memories.
We don't have much time left.
Really don't.
So, you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power.
Against her.
All that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity, I must pass to the one capable of resisting it. This is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time.
So you're saying that behind the last seal lies Fleur-de-Lis.
Fleur-de-Lis. The part of me I left behind. The one that also contains the Threnodian.
Okay. Everything makes sense. Like, that was my thinking. after yesterday of playing the story. And of course, I have seen the character, the fleur-de-lis, but I haven't been like keeping up with the game to know any spoilers or anything like that. So we're safe.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish.
Why?
Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled?
I don't want her to vanish. She doesn't deserve that. Rover can do something, come on.
Will you accompany me one last time?
Please say something meaningful and not cocky. Okay, that's good. Don't even need to say anything. It's happening, isn't it? This is very, very stressful. Trial of the Sword. More gems? I will take more gems. Complete the challenge in any volume. It's happening.
Seems like I won't get a chance to apologize to Cantarella. Her preparations were futile.
Don't say that.
Please, tell her I'm sorry.
What if Cantarella left and now is also searching for a way to save Cartethyia? Because Cantarella has, I feel like Cantarella has figured everything. Like she's too smart. It took her a bit, but I'm sure she figured things out, even though she didn't come with us. So maybe she found a way to keep her together somehow. Oh, otherwise Rover has to. Huh. Yeah, she is very sharp. Sarpe.
This was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide.
Is this where she was created?
I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do. Please, use the connection I still share with fleur-de-lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world.
What are you saying? It's so unfair. It's so hard. Why?
That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world.
But doesn't that mean the end of the part of you that wishes to live?
I have lived my life to the fullest.
You really haven't.
I would like the ones who are left to do so as well.
Oh, come on. This is awful.
Cartethyia has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's fleur-de-lis's turn.
I don't think you had your wish fulfilled. Sorry, I just need some water.
She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible.
How about I talk with her then?
Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. Or rather, grant her what we wish. I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate.
Okay, I like this line. She's so determined and understandable. There's so much pain.
I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think?
Wow. He also looks so good in this. Well, kind of.
I have reached my final destination.
She's like...
One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
I thought you would take my sword away and be like, why do you keep using this awful sword? But nope. She's making it hard for me. No.
I understand.
No, you don't. No.
Thank you. And forgive me.
I could never. I could never do that. Oh God. What's happening? Oh, it's happening.
I can't hold it any longer!
Oh, Rabbi. Oh gosh. Oh no, this is not good.
Why? Why are you doing this? Neither Cartethyia nor Fleur-de-Lis should continue to exist.
You really should.
Don't go.
I heard your request,
You wish to
but I
live.
prefer to handle this my way.
Oh. Oh gosh. You know what? Yes, he is very Chad. I was gonna say that he's so like always showing off. As long as she stays alive, I will do anything, you know? If I have to be a bit of a Chad, I will do it. To convince her, I mean, that it's gonna go my way now.
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
She's here.
Cantarella.
No, I skipped her. I'll put autoplay because I keep pressing to go to the next line and I miss the movements.
Phone brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier,
She didn't want to ruin the moment.
but it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Turvin.
The Sentinel's sword. It will help you resist the Threnodians' attack.
Of course she helped. Oh gosh.
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin. Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power. The power within those fragments of truth. Turvin absorbs this energy.
She's cooking, isn't she?
The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword. But you, Cartethyia, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the blessed maiden's sword.
Oh, Cantarella. She's melting me.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
What sacrifice?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fleur-de-Lis battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening. I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinel so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body. Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. So, the real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there?
Cantarella.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Wow.
Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
Insane character development. Like, you know, revelation, I'd say.
Thank you. In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
Is it a Jinxie and Changli situation? I love both of them.
Stopped the second dark tide. Well, it is we who should be thanking you. At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just need a moment's rest.
Okay. They got me, okay? I was trying hard. Who else is here?
Apologies, but they're doing something rather important.
Oh, echoes. Yeah, it is a Changli drama. Remember Changli fighting off while Jinxie was with Rover?
Do give them some privacy.
When is she coming back?
Abby?
I need her C2.
Yeah, yep, I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan out.
Cause I know what C2 Cantarella is.
But all
Strong
you have left is
DPS.
the energy I ate before. You sure that's enough?
Some things you
You
just gotta do.
My god, his lines are just like the ultimate Chad. Some things you just gotta do. You're talking to a flying rat baby. Well, it's not a rat. I don't know what to call Abby. Echo baby. Rat baby. That was the first word that came to my mind. And I did hesitate to say it. Wow. The quest says face them. That's all. Okay. Are you guys ready? It's happening. Push open the door. Push that door. Hold the door. Push the door. What the hell is this? Is this a reverse Cartethyia? What? No. Wow. There she is. So
Come
scary.
Mighty God Killer.
So scary. Okay, listen. I haven't seen the actual fight. Like, I haven't seen her animation, so this is a first, even though I have done the weekly boss. Don't ask me how. It was Carlotta and Jeji just spamming things while I wasn't watching.
Be gone. The show begins. One with the sounds.
I don't deal damage, I'm gonna die. I deal nothing.
Keep it together.
I need Cartethyia.
Nowhere to hide.
I'm dying.
You are much weaker.
Not the walk.
I'm here to save you.
End me, or I will end you.
I could not win this. Okay. Our baby! Our baby! Please, please.
You would betray yourself.
She doesn't betray anything.
No. This is not betrayal.
She was literally born
A person of true
to
character
live.
should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
I got chills.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you
No one is
stay true to
perfect.
yourself, everything will be alright.
Imagine if she remembered that line. No one is perfect.
This is me being true to myself.
Make your choice.
Imperators. No. Your own power. Useless.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless. No retreat. At least, run, damn it! Making joy forever.
We're back.
I tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry.
Whoa. Whoa.
This warm light must not fade. Take my power, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together. Righteous one.
The righteous one. Ooh. Ooh. And we have a sword, don't we? Come on. Literal chills. That was insane. Not only they put an amazing song that I have to listen again after this because I want to hear the lyrics very carefully. The way the voice acting of Cartethyia, top tier. The emotions, you could feel the emotions of the character, like literally all of them at the exact moment of her losing her faith, finding her strength, losing her faith, and then regaining hope. Top so much the control disconnected. Did it? Maybe. That was amazing. Rover gains a new ability, casting resonant skill or holding back basic attack allows Rover to leap into the air. Enhance meter attacks, injure skills and basic attacks accumulate wind string. Reach max to cast an enhanced resonant skill. The three rovers. The three rovers.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
You know what? If they're not letting me play any of the other characters, that's fine.
None shall whisper.
Oh my god, I can dodge! I need the Spectral Rover to do this.
One more time.
What am I supposed to do?
The end has come. Endure and defy. Wind calls, waves follow.
Wow. I'm so sorry for the release. It's for your own good. Actually.
The wicked will face judgment.
Insane.
Cows, unfettered by bounds.
This is such an amazing main character playstyle.
Bad timing. Hopefully this helps.
So godlike. All three are cool, but like
One with the sound.
Arrow.
Wind's breath.
The wicked will face judgment.
Insane.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
No, the hour is upon us, but Belle's not ready. What? He's using everything. He's using everything. Take the hit, it's for your own good. Oh, wait. No. No. I don't know if that's for your own good.
Well done. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
The frequency in her body is already...
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
Arbiter. Insane. That was literally, as you guys were saying, peak. The fight between them.
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
I'm saving this picture.
Imperator.
Wait, I have to.
I thought you.
I have to save this picture. This was way too good, guys. This was way too good. Not only the animation was insane. Sorry, I had to save the picture. Not only the animation was insane. Everything. The moment the music started playing, the kind of music, the voice acting. I know I've said that so many times. Watching me, if you have watched me play games, like, I say it so many times, like, chills, literal chills, but this was, I could not help but, like, hold myself like this because I was feeling the chills, like, going all the way up. It was insane. I love Cartethyia so much. So good. And I really like Rover too, even though I keep calling Rover a Chad. That was insane. What a character. The way you could see his emotions for Cartethyia, and the way he fought back, and the way he saw her falling and he went to save her. That was a lot. That's a lot of work they put for this. It was literally like I was watching a movie. And I get very emotional with their voice acting. It's one of those times that voice acting gets me, you know? It reminds me how much I love voice acting, and I wanted to do it myself, but I haven't. There was so much emotion. Bravo. I don't want to clap too loud for your ears, but bravo.
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated.
Can you save Cartethyia?
Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made?
There were some messages, but let's say no.
Soon thou shalt recall all. Thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So I set forth a condition. That my root privileges be unbound. That I might act without restriction.
With unrestricted access, you were going to...
Merge with Leviathan. A measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed. The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
That sounds a lot like a Cantarella thing. Something she would do.
So, what did you learn?
But it happened with Cartethyia, didn't it?
Be undone.
Kind of.
Civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction. But we may yet shackle it.
How?
What role does Cartethyia play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth.
Wait.
Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator.
Wait.
The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur-de-Lis, to make her its Resonator. After centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once. We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur-de-Lis became Leviathan's Resonator, she also became mine.
Okay, that makes sense.
But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a shackle.
What made you decide to leave Turvin with the Thessalias?
This is a great picture too. I just have to. I'm sorry again.
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a Resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian.
I have to hear this again because I didn't pay attention. When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a Resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian.
After Fleur-de-Lis's conception, Cantarella became my safeguard.
Oh, Cantarella. I love her so much.
But had Fleur-de-Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own Resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one Resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered. This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur-de-Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian wouldst not escape destruction. Such was my intention. Yet Cantarella chose another way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way. Take my energy. I will find a way out myself.
I have to tell you, insane. The thing with Cantarella, they really did like that plot twist there. I did not expect this kind of help from Cantarella. When I said Cantarella will help, she will show up again and help, that was what I wanted and I wished and I expected, but I did not expect that. I don't think you could guess that.
I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She forfeited all the power of the Second Awakening, surrendering it unto me. With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fleur-de-Lis to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the Threnodian.
But that wasn't your original plan.
No, it was not. And I need this picture as well. So beautiful. I'm very biased with the male rover. Ever since I saw his design before the game came out, I was like, yes. I had my opinions, let's say, and leave it there.
No. It was an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free. Fleur-de-Lis overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
I just love Cantarella, I'm sorry, I didn't know anything of that. So imagine my love for Cantarella now.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleur-de-Lis?
I mean, can we also speak with Fleur-de-Lis? That's my question.
Call her Cartethyia. That's what she wanted.
Okay, she meant Cartethyia. I was trying to think if Fleur-de-Lis still is there somewhere.
How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body.
What does that mean, though? What is the conduit?
Me. This dying breeze hath little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey. Arbiter, one question remains. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me?
You fulfilled your duty, Imperator. You may rest now, Imperator.
Arbiter, take these words to the Phasaelius. From this day forth,
You're free.
you are free.
Can I just see Cartethyia smile? Can I just see Cartethyia
Cartethyia.
smile, please?
Awaken.
I want to see her smile.
You are...
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. I have a question I wish to ask thee. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishest to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
I don't think she wants that. It's her past that makes her who she is, right? After she remembered everything, she has developed even more. She has... What's the word? She has gotten even more motivated about what she wants and who she is. The past doesn't affect her in that way. It gives her more strength. Resolve. Yeah, sure. We can use that.
Such memories do bring me pain. But that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on.
Exactly.
The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life.
She couldn't have said it better.
And I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
She said it so perfectly.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection.
I don't think she wants you gone. Why is this making me so emotional?
No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tides rage endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartethyia, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
And we got the perfect ending. I'm so happy for Cartethyia and that Fleur de Lis still exists. What a character. This baby here that's asleep. He's
Righteous one.
A righteous one, Jesus Christ. Rover.
I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Literally stabbed you with a sword.
Let me ask you this one more time. Should I call you Cartethyia or Fleur de Lis?
Yes.
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartethyia, that is who I shall be.
Very well. Cartethyia.
I thought I saw the sentinel just now.
They saved you. They accepted you as their blessed maiden. They saved you. No, I'll say they accepted you.
So where are they?
Well, about that.
What do we do now? I can't return to Reguna as Fleur-de-Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore.
You're free.
Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty.
You can always visit whomever you want. You can always eat whatever you want. You can always go wherever you want. You don't have to do anything for now. What she went through has been very big, as the whole situation has been very huge. And I think that usually after experiencing heavy things, and we feel empty, as she says, I guess there's two ways to deal with it. One way is to just relax, take a break from everything. You don't have to do anything at the moment. You could just take your time to figure out what you want to do with yourself. And the other thing is not allow this void to overtake you and make you just drop. Make you feel like there's nothing out there for you, so you could literally go wherever you want and experience new things and see what works for you, what makes you happy. But I think she has been through so much, and she was locked away in a tower reversed, that I think now she can always go wherever she wants. Because I was so inclined to say you don't have to do anything for now, but I feel like she hasn't been doing anything for so long that it's time for her to actually go out and do things, you know? And she won't be like... She might remain empty for a while, but that doesn't mean that she won't start to figure out things with the experience she's gonna have. That's how I think that's how I would respond. Even though the fourth one is so a me thing to say. It's such a me thing to say that you don't have to do anything for now, but I've been saying that to myself for like 20 years now, so... can always go wherever you want.
Not a bad idea. But right now, I don't want to think about anything.
Okay, so I guess the fourth one was the better one. I wanted to see that smile. Oh, so cute. Hug her!
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
She has been through so much. Of course it's all right. Perfect. No, not the carcass. That was supposed to make it look beautiful? Wait, is that Prolova flowers? No. I was so scared for more drama.
The one who defies has banished herself to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong. Humanity has its flaws.
Oh god, the
And you've
voice.
exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight.
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I conceived. Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
You have no
The
idea.
righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat
Wow.
you and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
Insane again. Everything has been insane. I've been saying the word insane like for 20 minutes now, 30. But Jesus Christ.
Fall now.
Jesus Christ.
No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free.
Light, come hither! Make way for your destroyer.
Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
That was perfect. Perfect. Everything. Everything. It's so interesting to see Fleur de Lis as well. Her POV. Her way of thinking. Her resolve. Her strength. The voice acting has been, I think, my favorite part. And the writing, of course. And the writing. But like, hearing those characters, hearing Cartethyia and Fleur de Lis, they just had to show this last scene with Fleur de Lis for me to just fall for her as well. Let's just say. So Cartethyia is coming next patch, right? Where's my wall? Oh, right. Never mind. Forget about it. Our baby is fine. Oh, wait.
Righteous One, please keep what happened between us.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I know what I want to do now.
What's that? Nothing.
I want to surpass you.
Ah? What?
You're strong. Stronger than me. You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me.
Literally, we didn't care at all. Oh, that's what you want? Well, I do things my way. Then we stopped her with a sword. And then we flew and picked her up and left her under a tree. And then she came back. So, you know, if it wasn't for us...
But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you?
Okay, I can understand how she thinks. Okay. I see what's happening here.
Your bond with the Sentinel is now a bond with me.
Happy.
You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that. I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle. Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior.
You speak as if I were a villain. That's the lesson Cartethyia got.
Wouldn't I need great power to set you right? Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor?
When that day comes, I'll be counting on you.
Since I swore to be your blade, it follows that I must hone myself to a keen edge.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Your fleur de lis is showing.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense, I am rather headstrong. A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing.
She sounds like a mixture now of both Cartethyia and Fleur de Lis. She sounds more confident in herself and more relaxed. I'm so happy for her.
But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it?
1 minute you want to fight, then next you're asking for help? Absolutely.
Then it is agreed. One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I can sense she made it out of the Sonoro sphere safely.
I do want to speak to Cantarella. And
I'll
you?
go later.
Okay, you should definitely go, okay? I'm definitely going to talk to Cantarella. Under my Cantarella. Very good drama.
So you haven't forgotten me.
Oh, I could never oh my god, why did she turn this way? Did you see her head? She turned like a... The girl from The Exorcist. Sorry, everything got so... I didn't forget about you.
I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on.
Like a jellyfish.
How is Cartethyia?
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure from her former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
I should thank you.
What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the
Blood
unbreakable
Pact?
pact between you and the Phasalia family. Each head of the family is entitled to one, and only one. You vanquished the Threnodian and brought peace at last to the Phasalias. You should have it. Consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more? Or is there something else you'd have me do?
I want your position. Jesus Christ. You should just adopt us, kind of. I want you to make peace with the Montellis.
Oh. Do you intend to mediate between the two families?
Any deadly feud I should know about?
Tiresome feuds rarely last between two formidable houses. But alas, there is only so much light. Some branches greedily reach for more than they need, and the forgotten are doomed to wither in the dark.
Listen, imagine she was working with Carlotta. That would be amazing. They're both so capable and so smart and so powerful, and imagine, if you pick first line, she will ask you to marry her. Really? I would.
Disagreements lie not only between families, but also within them.
But I won't say the first thing, because the first one sounds like so greedy, doesn't it? Disagreements lie not only between families but also within them. Sounds worse than a calamity class tacit discord.
How fortunate I now find myself with time to fix things.
Hmm.
If you're interested, I'd gladly teach you how to care for a
Whoa.
family such as ours.
Yes.
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Tell me. I'm ready.
Oh.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Will you tell the others?
No, they don't need to know they're free.
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
No, don't leave her.
More tea before you go.
Of course. Tea, biscuits, anything you want. I'll stay with you. Gosh, I like her too much, don't I? Okay, I know that I had heard that you get a sword that is for Rover. So we finished. That's it. That was the story. It was peak. I fully agree with all the hype. I think the thing I liked the most, as I said, was the voice acting and the writing. I think the writing was very, very strong. There was a lot of emotions for the characters, a lot of care given to the characters, and especially for me, I felt so much for Cartethyia. I think, well, Cantarella, we don't talk about Cantarella too much because not only they cook with her writing, I already loved her before I started the story, and now she's my #1 in the game, no questions asked. Like, but Cartethyia is next to her. I did not expect that Cartethyia story would get me so much with wanting her like crazy and caring for her so much. She's just a very tortured character. She has been through so many things, and helping her find her way and stabbing her so we could rescue her after. It was a lot. It was really a lot. See her on the floor, giving us her power, stabbing Fleur-de-Lis, and then watching her fall. Everything just... It was too much. And it was very painful. I'm so glad I did this story. I was delaying it so much, and I was so scared of being spoiled. Because, of course, there's many things online, and of course, I know that Cartethyia is coming. And of course, they showed Cartethyia in the trailer transforming to Fleur-de-Lis. But other than that, I did not know what's happening. And because I don't play fast enough, the stories, sometimes some things do not stick with me. But I think I have a good idea of everything that happened. I think this was the strongest patch. I think this is one of my favorite story updates in any of the gacha games I have played. Everything came together and was wonderful. I said it before and I'll say it again. I really got won over by the voice acting, Cantarella and Cartethyia. They were amazing, and I'm in love with both of these characters. How is this possible? I don't know. It's funny, but it's true. I'm in love with both Cartethyia and Cantarella, and next time I see Cantarella, I will be pulling again because I have to. And Cartethyia is coming home, and I really hope the game does well, because they really cooked with the story, and they put a lot of love in the characters and the way they handle everything, both in camera angles, in the music coming up at the right times, very specific clips of music, like certain music coming up at the exact perfect times for it. And I was very impressed by the work they put in this patch update. I'm not saying that they weren't putting work before, but this for me was one of the best stories so far I've seen in a gacha game. It was handled very, very, very well. Take care everyone, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.